All right, so I'm going to do my best here, but I wanted to share with everyone the little project that we've had going on in our backyard for the past month or so now. We're about halfway done with it, and it has been coming along very well, I think. It's still a lot more work to go, but we've had help from several people. Big shout out to Steve, the man, the machine Pritchett, for coming out here and helping me dig some holes. Big shout out to Zach Scott for coming over and giving me some advice for gardening and planting. And a big shout out to Mr. Patrick White, my cousin, who has let me borrow his rototiller. And so I just got done tilling again. So I want to give you a look to see where we're at. So let me flip the camera around here. All right, so this is the garden. It just got tilled. There's the rototiller. That thing's a beast. But we'll start on this end. This is Mike. Mike is what started all this. Mike is a coleus, and he's really gotten big. Mike was not this big when we first started, and he was in a different planter. We've had this little girl planter for quite some time, and I finally got something planted in her aside from weeds. And he's looking great. Beside Big Mike is Little Mike. Little Mike was a couple of branches that fell off of Big Mike that I planted just to see what would happen if they would grow. And as you can tell, they took off. And he's in a little nutcracker holder thing. But he's doing really good. And then next to Big Mike is Little Horace. Horace is in sad shape. He needs to be watered. He's okay. He's looking kind of sad right now, but he's very colorful and he just needs to be watered. And then this, further back here, take a step back, this is our retaining wall in our backyard. And this has been here, obviously, since before we got here. And usually it's just dirt and vines and whatever weeds grow back here, whatever. So I took care of all of that earlier this year. And we dug holes where you see all of our plants. And then we kind of did it backwards. We dug the holes first, and then we got everything planted. And then I went around with the rototiller in the back and tried to till around everything somewhat successfully. I think I did a pretty good job. I didn't kill or run over not one plant. So as much of a beast as that thing is, if you've ever run a rototiller, you know it's like wrestling with a bear. And so it's quite the challenge. So anyway, we have the first row here. We've got our Purpke Nettle, which is also called Lamium. This will spread out like a vine and it'll get purple flowers. But we want these to drape over the retaining wall, the railroad ties here. And then we got 7 of these. And then in the back, next row, we've got coral bells. And we've got 2 different kinds of these. These are the darker ones. And then the 3 or the 4 in the middle are a little bit lighter. They're a little bit smaller. As you can see, they get purple flowers. And they're doing pretty well. Some better than others, but all in all, not too bad. And then in the back, we've got our hostas. And these are going to be huge. I know they don't look like much now, but these are going to be huge hostas. And so that's why they're planted so far apart. But we've got 2 different kinds. We've got coast to coast hostas, and we've also got guacamole hostas. And these 3 bright green ones are the guacamole hostas, and hence the guacamole name because they're so bright green. And then these are the coast to coast in the back. We tried to keep everything somewhat symmetrical. And then I've got a couple more hosta plants here. I forget what we call these, but these are supposed to get very, very tall, and we'll put these on the ends. But I just got done tilling the soil, and as you can see, I've got a huge pile of mulch back there that I got to get spread. But so far, so good. And as you can see, the tilling went, I think, rather successfully. I got in between all the plants. I didn't run over any plants, but I just wanted to give everyone an update so they can see how well things are going, and how the plants are flourishing. I'm really, really proud of Big Mike. Big Mike's been doing a great job. And it's a beautiful coleus plant. And I'll be able to plant a bunch more coleus from his cuttings, just like Little Mike. That's how Little Mike started. And also hopefully Horace. So the next step is I'm going to get my beautiful wife out here, who has been doing our bird feeders. And as you can see, we've got bird feeders here and there. Our dogwood tree on the right-hand side has seen better days. It's about dead, unfortunately. That'll come down this fall after we lose the leaves. And then this is our other dogwood tree, and it's thriving, obviously. So we're doing really great with that. But anyway, so this is it. This is the update for the backyard garden. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up and so I can show them how things are going. And a big shout out to my beautiful wife, Michelle, for helping me and supporting me and supervising me and keeping me from killing all these plants. Thank you, baby. I love you. Bye.